I bought this disgusting, dirty, and damaged Subaru for only $2,000 from an online auction. And with just a couple new parts and a little bit of work, I was able to get everything fixed and almost cleaned. I say almost cleaned because this car was by far the dirtiest car I've ever bought. I was projected to make $3,000 on this flip, but things took a twist at the very end when the customer came to buy the car. Enjoy. Hi YouTube, what's going on? We got the Subaru Crosstrek. I don't know if I recorded the damage, but this car got hit right over here. I'll put up some pictures if I didn't record anything, but it got hit right here. So we got a new front bumper, and we also have a new headlight and a new fender. Everything got fixed, everything got put on. So now all I'm gonna do is go do the inspection, and after the inspection, we'll wash the car and take pictures. So let's get going. This car is dirty, it's gonna need a nice clean. As you can see, it's a manual transmission, which is rare nowadays. Put in the clutch, bismillah. There you go, we're neutral, so all good. Yeah, I think I won this car at about $2,000. After fees, it came out to $2,500. And I think I'm all in now after fixing the car and everything. I'm at like, I wanna say $4,000, and this should be like a $7,000 car. It has 118,000 miles, manual. And yeah, so we'll go do the inspection, and then after that, we'll go ahead and wash the car, take pictures, and if the car sells within this video, then I'll run the numbers at the end with you. So here we go. Got the car dropped off for inspection, and we'll see. I got the car, a passed inspection, I think. We're about to find out right now. Let's see. We got the paper. There you go, passed. So inspection is done. All that's left now is to wash this car and to post it. So here we go, let's get busy. Okay. Alright, I got the Subaru from the mechanic. There was a scraping noise on one of the wheels, so he got that fixed. It was just like the disc, it was rubbing on the rotor. So we got that fixed. I'm gonna wash the car and then take pictures. And right now, this car is disgusting. It might be the dirtiest car I've ever got. I mean, dog hair everywhere. Like, this car is just dirty. So it's gonna need a very, very good detail. As you can see, it's just really dirty, dog hair everywhere. So I'm gonna try to do my thing with the little resources I have to try and make it come out good. I have a couple products here. And you know, we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna try our best. So I'm gonna go to the car wash right now, and after that, I'll catch you guys after that. But here at the first spot, let me show you guys the before. As you can see, really dirty everywhere. It's gonna need a really good wash. See all that. So go ahead and get started, and I'll show you guys the process. All right, I've got it all soapy. Now I'm gonna rinse it down. All right, yeah, here's the post-wash. Hopefully you can get it on camera, it looks a little better. But now we'll go to the other one so we can vacuum and clean the inside. I haven't driven manual in such a long time, but man, I do miss it. Driving manual was fun. My first car was a manual car, it was an Audi. That's the car I learned to drive manual on. If you have a car you don't want to get stolen, you know, get a manual. I don't know what to do with these cars. Yeah, on the way to the other car wash right now. We're gonna clean the inside and have it looking brand new. Let's go. All right, we made it to the other one, about to vacuum. I'll show you guys the before and the after. So before, and I'll show you guys the after. Y'all, lesson learned. If there's dog hair in the car, don't even bother. Don't even bother coming to one of these little small vacuum car washes. It's not gonna work. Like, look at this. None of this would want to come out. I just vacuumed for like 15 minutes. And look at all the dog hair left. It just would not come out. So I probably have to pay a professional detailer to fix this. But I'm gonna go try to take the pictures now and see how it comes out. All right, y'all, got it back to the shop, but I'm still not happy with the results. This is not picture ready, in my opinion. I mean, this car is just disgusting. Hopefully it looks better on camera than from the before. I mean, I was cleaning it for like 20 minutes. But what I'm about to do is just take the floor mats and wash them with a pressure washer. And hopefully that makes it look a little bit better for the pictures. But we'll just have to wait and see. Because, man, this car is disgusting. Look, lesson learned. If the car is absolutely gross and like dog hair and all that, don't even bother trying to wash it yourself. Just pay somebody. Pay a professional detailer to come and wash it for you. Because I just did all that and spent all that time trying to wash it myself, but it still didn't come out good. So I might still have to pay a detailer. So I could have just saved my time and just paid a detailer from the jump. But yeah, so here we go. I'm about to pressure wash this. hopefully it comes out decent. All right, y'all, change of plans again. The pressure washer was locked inside the office, and I don't have the key to that office. I only have the key to the other one. So what I'm about to do is just take some of this, and hopefully it works. Hope it gives it a nice little shine. Let's see. Yep, better than nothing. Got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Now I'm going to get a rag and wipe it down real quick and put these back inside the car. And then we'll go take the pictures. Hopefully they come out decent, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, y'all, so we did the inspection, we washed the car, we took pictures to the best of our ability, and that's it for right now. The car is done. So now I parked it, I got the sticker on there, and now we just wait for the car to sell. It's washed, cleaned to the best of the ability. Like I said, that dog hair was just crazy. Like, never again am I doing dog hair. It is what it is. Next time I'll pay somebody, and I will also pass down the discount to the customer because it's not clean and up to par to my standards. But that's it for right now for this car, and I'll catch you guys when the car sells. All right, y'all, it's a couple days later, and the Subaru sold. Here's the pictures from the auction. The car got hit on the other side, like I said earlier in the video. And yeah, so let's just break down the numbers as we always do. First things first, $2,603 for the car. That was after fees from Copart. $580 for labor. That was for the body guy and the mechanic. $500 for transport. $315 to the dealer. $173 for the fender and bumper. $148 for the headlight. $100 commission to my friend who sold it. $27.21 for the fog light bezel. $25 for the inspection. And $12.40 for some miscellaneous parts that the mechanic needed. That came out to $4,484.85, and we sold it for $6,460, which gives us a profit of $1,975 and a 44% return on our investment. And we bought the car July 9th, and we sold it July 22nd. And I also saw a comment where one of you asked how to run the numbers and how to calculate the return on investment. All you do is take your sale price. So say you sold the car for $6,000 and you subtract how much it costed you. So $6,000, and let's say it costed you for everything $4,000. So you do $6,000 minus $4,000, which gives you a $2,000 profit. And you take the profit and you divide it by the cost. And that gives you your return on investment. So if you divide the $2,000 profit divided by the $4,000 cost, that gives you a 50% return on your investment. That's how I calculate it. So real quick, one thing I want to point out with this car was I sold it for way under than what I would usually sell a car for. So I had this car listed for $7,900, but I sold it for $6,400 because the customer came. He said he was strapped for cash. He said he really wanted it, but he just didn't have enough money and he needed help. And I was like, you know what? Let me make my $2,000 and just let him have the car. Because that guy came like the next day after I posted the car. I posted the car, and the next day that guy came. Or maybe 2 days after I posted the car, he came. And anytime there's like quick money and I can help somebody, I would just do it. It is what it is. So I just made my $2,000, still made a good percent return investment, like 44%, which was a good flip. And everyone's happy. I'm happy. I made $2,000. That's fine. It was an easy flip. He's happy. He got a car for a great price. And yeah, so you don't always have to be like firm on the price and not work with people. You know, at the end of the day, we're all here trying to help each other. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. I'll catch you in the next flip. Peace.